I thought for the first day some good things as far as guys coming out and working extremely hard, pushing through. Obviously, as you probably noticed, the number of positions down on numbers due to some surgeries from the end of last season and some other off-season injuries. And all we ended up with 19 guys that work contact today, and so it is what it is, and it's good to see the players make the most of their opportunities, especially the offensive line, for guys to push through with 6 scholarship linemen, 2 of which just got here, so it was good to see. And the bright thing about our number situation is that's a lot of reps for some guys.
When did you come up with the idea to start early, Coach? 7:25 start?
Well, it was actually something for the last couple of years that I wanted to do, but you can't, because of class schedules, you basically have to do it a year in advance because of registration and to block these hours. And so at Tennessee, I wanted to do it, but we weren't there for a full year before spring. And then last year, we got here and the class schedules were already set. So it's something that I just wanted to look at in spring that could be a possible move for the fall. Obviously, getting your players up early, starts their day earlier, and gets them going. And now they go to class from here, and there's a lot of good things to it.
Is there benefits for the coaches too, for recruiting-wise and so forth?
Well, not necessarily, because we don't go out during the season really. But the benefit is that you're done now, and so you have the rest of the day to review for the next day. But it's all the same. There's still 24 hours between practices in the fall. You just got to be ready earlier, then you get the back end of your weeks a little better.
Is it something you're considering for the fall?
Yes, something that we need to look at. Registration actually starts next week, so we would have to make a decision this week which direction to go.
Matt talked about now being an upperclassman. Obviously, he's getting ready for possibly the next stage in his career. Does that add a little extra responsibility in terms of what you have to start looking at now? Backup guys and whatnot?
Yeah, Matt's going into his 3rd year here. Obviously, if he has a good year, I'm sure we'll look to go to the NFL like most guys do after their junior year. So, he needs to take the next step of being a really good quarterback to a great quarterback. And obviously, he's not competing against the guys on this field because he's above that level, but he's competing against the best guys around the country, every single day. So, we have seen him grow in his leadership role as he enters his 3rd year. And, there's a big battle of the other 3 freshmen, and there are 3 freshmen here, and we got to figure out who's going to be the backup. So this is a good opportunity for them. We've incorporated more 7-on-7 stuff for more reps for them and less reps on the linemen.
What does Matt have to do to make that jump from good to great?
Yeah, last year he improved a lot on his decision making, and you saw his touchdown interception ratio increase dramatically, and now he needs to do that again, and take a leadership role to put everything on his back. And he did that at times last year, and now he just has to be more consistent with that.
What criteria are you looking at for that number 2 quarterback job among those 3 guys?
Yeah, it's going to really, your backup quarterback, is going to be mostly about decision making and managing the offense. You're not looking for the guy to necessarily have the 400-yard passing game. You're looking for the guy that's going to be able to. He's not going to get a lot of reps during the week in preparation, so he's going to need a guy that takes the game very seriously and a guy that can go in there, at any time and run the whole offense.
Matt said he was ready for adjustments on offense, maybe going a little more spread, maybe shotgun. Is that something that you're contemplating this year based on the guys that you have?
Yeah, our personnel would lean us to spread out a little bit more right now with only 1 fullback on the roster. He's a freshman, but at the same time, we can't do a whole lot of new things just because of Matt. We got to make sure everybody else is on the same page, and he does not have a lot of returning experience around him, especially up front. So the last thing we want to do is add more stuff just for him, and other guys aren't up to speed.